in the Aquitaine after the show's over, you can try your luck at roulette or blackjack. I am feeling particularly lucky tonight.
21? 22 million.
Oh well, I'll just have to go and have another drink, won't I? Six, 8 more. Whew, back to you. Now you're going to see you can step forward, forward, back, back, bend the knees. It's only 9:30 in the morning, but I can't think of a better way to start the day. Right then. 2 more. Now we change the knees. Oops. Last 2. And release it. You're done. Thanks everybody. Well, now, all I have to do is decide what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. And all I need for that is one of these. Yeah. This is the daily programme, and it's delivered to all the cabins, and it tells you everything that's going on board every day. Let's see. Well, I could play some badminton or deck tennis. I could go to a dance lesson.
Or I could do a bit of duty-free shopping. Pick up my souvenir Black Prince sweatshirt. What about getting my hair done? I could have a sauna, or I could borrow a book from the library. Perhaps a game of cards in the card room. I suppose I could take a dip in the indoor pool. I think I need some advice from a professional.
This is Ronnie. He's the cruise director, and he's responsible for all the entertainment on board. What sort of things do you organise, Ronnie?
Well, basically the social side of the vessel, from the evening entertainment, the daily activities, and the general entertainment throughout the day on board the Black Prince.
It must be quite a challenge finding different things to do.
It's very interesting. There are regular activities that we have that passengers on cruise ships would normally expect, but then of course you're always looking for new innovative ideas. We tend to choose our entertainments to the type of clients we would expect on certain cruises. In Norway, of course, they tend to be enjoy more of the scenery and that sort of thing, and perhaps the fun cruises of the Mediterranean, the Western Mediterranean, they'd have perhaps a livelier form of entertainment.
Do you gear any of them up for children?
We have facilities for a small number of children on board, and of course when we have the family cruises in the Western Mediterranean, we would bring additional people on board to take care of children.
You have to spend all day doing it, I imagine, setting it up.
I spend a good part of the time planning various cruises, and during the course of this cruise I'm now planning about 3 cruises ahead, and whenever I get a spare moment I get down to my chart and start planning.
You've worked on a lot of ships over the years, haven't you? Been on ships for a long time.
Yes, I have, about 20 years all in all.
What do you particularly like about this one?
I think of all the ships I've worked, well perhaps they all have something to offer in a variety of ways, but the Black Prince, I think, to speak frankly, is the warmest and the friendliest ship I've ever worked on. Without question it is.
Now before I go, I need to know what you think I should do today, because there's so many things to do I don't know what to choose from. What would you recommend for me?
Well, there are many things to choose from, but coming up about this time, in just a few minutes' time, we do have a dance class.
Well,
why not learn a cha-cha?
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
All right.
Well, I've been for a bit of a wander, and I've decided to take Ronnie's advice and take part in the dance class, but I seem to have got myself rather lost. Oh, here's somebody who might be able to help. Hello, I'm looking for the Neptune Lounge.
Neptune Lounge is that way, right straight to the end.
Thank you. What do you do on board?
I'm the senior housekeeper.
What does that involve?
I'm in charge of all of the cabins, public rooms, and the laundry room.
How many cabins do you have?
But total, it's about 247 cabins.
That's a lot of cabins,
Yes.
all on different decks.
Yes.
So how many stewardesses do you need to keep those all clean and tidy?
Well, we have 15 stewardesses to keep up all.
And they keep the cabins clean and tidy. Do the passengers help with that? Do they keep their own cabins tidy?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
And also, you must have to take charge of laundry and dry cleaning.
That's right.
That's
Yes.
quite a big job.
Yeah. The passengers give their laundry to the stewardesses and then they take them down. We do have same day and the next day service.
Where do they take it all to?
To the laundry room, ma'am.
Which is where?
That's 4 decks down.
Gosh. What's so special about this ship, do you think?
The friendly atmosphere with passengers and the crews.
It certainly is. Well, thank you for your help.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Step, side, close, step, side, close, step. Really move forward, step, side, lovely, hold there. Right, this time we're going to do it once more. Right, just once more, come on back, lovely. Right, are you joining us? Right, you know. Well, we're just working on the basics, so if you come next to me, there we are, lovely. Right. What we've done so far, we're going gentlemen forward, left, ladies back, right. The rest of us rise up and down. Gentlemen forward, left, ladies back, right.
Oh, that's not me. Oh, no, that was Tropical Night. I remember that. Did have a good time. There's Tom and Rose enjoying themselves. Oh, there I am, going on that wonderful excursion.
And right alongside the snapshots in the photo gallery is a map which shows you exactly where the Black Prince is at any time. They must need a lot of maps to keep up with this ship. Of course, not everyone's a born sailor, but it's surprising that out of the thousands who sail with the ship each year, so few suffer from seasickness. But anyone who does can get immediate relief at the doctor's surgery and Nurse Gillian Haig.
If people do get seasick, we're here. All they have to do is come down and see us and we'll sort them out straight away. We've got some very efficient medicines to treat them with, and it's nothing to be afraid of.
When the ship's in port and most passengers take time out to explore, the crew take advantage of the relative peace and quiet. It's the end of another day. The passengers return from their sightseeing and shopping, and the Black Prince sets sail for another port.
And of course, the only way the ship gets around is thanks to the engines. And the man who's responsible for keeping them well-oiled is Chief Engineer Odd Rolson. Hi, Odd. Is this where you spend most of your day, then?
Yeah, down here and obviously around the ship. It's not only the engine who runs the cruise ships, but mainly all the responsibilities, technical-wise, goes through this room.
How many engines are there?
We have 2 main engines, and then we have 4 auxiliaries, and the auxiliaries are distributing electrical power throughout the ship, through this room and out.
Does it use a lot of fuel then?
Yes, on a normal day we use 17 to 18 knots, and that means we use about 7,111 gallons a day.
Well, Odd, it's been really nice shouting with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, from the lowest to one of the highest parts of the ship, I'm now just outside the bridge, which is the control room for the whole ship. And it's here that I'm hoping to find one of the captains of the Black Prince.
Captain Tor Fletton. Tell me, Captain, your job entails being in charge of everything, does it?
Yes, it is the utmost authority on the ship, the master. I am very concerned about the ship's security, safety, to get the ship from A to B, of course. That's my main responsibilities.
So if there's bad weather or problems, do you have to be on the bridge all the time?
Yes, if it is extreme conditions, definitely.
So you probably wouldn't agree that the captain's job is a very glamorous one then?
Well, if everything is going normal, it may look very glamorous. It is very glamorous, but of course you always have the responsibility thought in the back of your head and can't get away from that, whatever you do.
So what would you say was the favourite part of your job?
I think what I like best about my job is this combination of operation and social life. I like the idea of having to operate and maybe sometimes even go into a boiler suit to do something on the ship, somewhere on the ship. And then at the same time you know that you have the glamorous side in the evening. And believe me, if you know how to talk to people, you like people, it's a very nice job. It is definitely a happy ship, the Black Prince, there's no doubt about that.
Good evening and welcome to Variety Showtime. We have a marvellous show lined up for you this evening. We will take you...
Well, there's Ronnie. Another evening, another show.
Oh, well, I did promise, didn't I? And anyway, isn't that what cruising's all about? Meeting the man of your dreams, shall we?
The only trouble is, one cruise just isn't long enough. Still, there's always the next one.